A big dragon. What?
Yeah, she kind of could already turn into a dragon.
Well, no, but but Riku did the stabby on her, and that made her like a bigger dragon.
It makes perfect sense.
It just works.
I don't know. I played this and I never understood why she.
So Sora, he finds the Princesses of Heart. He goes to where the big keyhole is, and he's like, Riku, what's going on? Wait, you're not Riku. You're possessing him or something. And Riku's like, that's right. It's me. And and the players are like, wait, who is Ansem again? And then you remember, oh right, we were collecting like bits of paper with his notes on them or something. I never skimmed through those, but okay. and then he's like, you fool, you brought the 7 Princesses Heart right to me. And he's like, what? Because it turns out Kairi, remember her?
The woman?
She was the last Princess of Heart, and when she did that zhuzh inside of Sora, her heart actually was inside Sora the whole time. And then Sora and Riku, they have a big fight, and there's like a zhoo and a vrr and a grr, and an unskippable cutscene that everyone hates. Because you die a lot of times during the fight, and you have to restart it. And then finally, he beats Riku, and he's trying to wake up Kairi because the Heartless are on their way, and he needs to save her. He takes the Keyblade that can unlock people's hearts, and he stabs himself with it in the chest. This is a very serious, sad moment because Kairi's awake, but then as she tries to hug Sora, he goes and turns into sparkles. And then we cut to a bit later where there's like a little Heartless. And you're controlling him because why are you controlling him? It couldn't be, context clues or anything. But then you get to the entrance of Hollow Bastion where Kairi is like, Sora, no, I'll protect you. And then she hugs him, and he turns back into Sora. Oh, wait. What? We'll get to that. I know this is like the most pivotal moment in the entire franchise. And this, I kid you not, has no canonical explanation for why this happened. I swear to God, you can look it up on the wiki. It just says somehow. So
like 4 different explanations from the audience to that.
I have the explanation.
Okay.
Disney plot armor. Disney plot armor.
Oh.
Oh, here, just your
Disney plot armor.
just the anime protagonist plot armor.
The power of friendship.
It's always the power of friendship.
AKA plot armor.
It's much easier than actually writing.
So now that Sora's back, Donald, and Goofy realize that they need to seal the door to Kingdom Hearts, which is like the ultimate source of knowledge and power, and where all hearts are born, and a magical MacGuffin. So they go to the end of the world, where it's really creepy, and then they fight Satan. I'm not kidding. They fight Chernabog, who is Satan in Fantasia. That is a fight that you have in the game near the end, and that's not the final boss. But he's kind of easy, so they kill Satan. And then they get to the real big bad. This guy, he's got slick back silver hair. And he has the gruff, sexy voice of Billy Zane. And he's like, darkness is the heart's true essence. And Sora's like, no, hang on. Sora's like, no, that's not true. I've been on this super long journey, and I realized that the heart, it's actually full of light and special and goodness. And I'm gonna beat you with my heart. And Ansem is like, bitch, please. And then they fight like 15 phases of this boss fight, because they fight him when he's in his human form, and they fight him when he's in his big buff heartless form, and then they fight him when he turns into a big fleshy battleship.
What?
I used to dance under that name.
No, it's a battleship.
Is it?
I am on a time clock. So they finally get to the where this black void where there's this big fancy door where there's this big fancy door, and it's the door to Kingdom Hearts. Ooh, and Ansem is like, shut up. And then Ansem is like, oh, you cannot defeat me because not even the Keyblade can seal this door. And he begins to open it, and Sora's like, no, I know now, without a doubt, Kingdom Hearts is light. And he puts on his sunglasses, and he's like, haha, because Kingdom Hearts is light. And it makes a beam of light that disintegrates Ansem, and he's like, oh, I've been killed by the power of love. And then Sora, Donald, and Goofy go to close it because even though it was light, it's full of Heartless, and the Heartless are going to creep out of it. And then on the other side of the door, they see him. They see the one who signs the checks, Mickey Mouse, Michael Rat. And he has his own Keyblade, and he's like, no, Sora, let's close this door for good. Because, you know...
This is the moment where we're all supposed to cheer.
Please clap.
That was actually the subtitle in the game.
So yeah, because like one Keyblade couldn't do it, but maybe two? What? Oh, we'll get, yeah. So they seal the door with Mickey and Riku behind it, because Riku's a good guy now, and he's... We kind of forgot that part, didn't we?
That just happens, go with it.
And then floating on the edge of oblivion, Sora runs into Kairi, who's there for some reason. And Sora's like, Kairi, I'm always with you, and I'll come back to you someday, I promise. And Kairi's like, I know you will. You walk away. You don't hear me say, please, oh baby, don't go. Simple and clean is the way that your heart makes me feel. Now I simply must ask. That's Kingdom Hearts 1. What is so confusing about that? Brandon?
That diagram literally makes more sense to me than the vast majority of plots and actions I've ever read of this fucking franchise.
Well, buckle up, because we're just getting started.
It's all downhill from here.
Okay.
But you actually must save this.
I'll
please.
save it. I mean,
T-shirt.
this is. I will make T-shirts if enough of you promise to buy them next year.
I will buy it next year.
Get us for our actual panel in this room next time.
Yeah.
Sign a physical contract.
Oh my god.
I will buy
Do
one.
you want my soul for it?
Anyway. Now, what is so confusing? Do we have any questions?
Here, well, how about we take 3 questions?
Okay. Yes, you, sir.
Why is there 3 Keyblades when there can only be 1 now?
There is infinity Keyblades.
Because
they thought that the Keyblade was this one special relic. Turns out it's just like basically a lightsaber and can just be handed down.
You here and you up there, come up here and I'll hand you the microphone.
Yeah.
it's like when they put Samuel L. Jackson in Star Wars and he said, I want a purple lightsaber. It's Samuel L. Jackson. You give him what he wants. It's Mickey Mouse.
We had to get it in there somehow, right?
So,
I just want
yes, I forgot to mention the important fact that Mickey Mouse is bearing his chest. This is this is a plot point. This is yes. This is actually an important plot point, but we're probably not going to get to 2.8 by the end of tonight. So you had your question.
So I just want to say, when you did that, can I call you?
What's up?
Eric, just use the screen.
Are you,
It was when you made that castle or something.
yeah, the Disney castle. What's up?
When you made that part where Sora came into a heart, it looked like you just got Kyrie to put her big giant foot and squash a roach.
That's kind of what happened. She squashed the roach of darkness within him.
Right.
It's not entirely untrue. Anyway, that was Kingdom Hearts 1.
Somehow
Let's-
this got a sequel.
Let's move on to Kingdom Hearts 2. No